Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going over Galaxy Next Generation, ticker symbol GAXY. Now, we are going to be going over some news today that I think actually is going to provide Galaxy Next Generation with the capability of just totally enhancing their overall portfolio of products, and then we will also take a look at some of the stock charts, do a little technical analysis, and get an idea of where this stock is going. This is going to be a bit of a shorter video today, but I want to make sure I keep you guys as up to date as possible. Now, if you do want this information as soon as I do get it, if you want access to my portfolio updates, trade alerts, early access links to these videos, if you want to be notified of any changes I make, if you want access to my daily newsletter, all of this information is provided through my Patreon. So go down to the link in the description. It'll bring you here, and that's where I'm fully transparent with all that info. Also, if you are looking to expand out into a new brokerage or start your own investment journey, I highly recommend using the referral link down below. It'll lead you over to Webull. Go ahead, create an account, and deposit $100, and you will get 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $1,850. With all that being said, let's go ahead, let's jump into this news, and let's see what it means for Galaxy Next Generation, ticker symbol GAXY. Well, as we can see here, it says that Galaxy Next Generation and artificial intelligent education provider Roybe enter into a distribution agreement. So let's jump over to Roybe's website and let's get an idea of what exactly they do. So Roybe, again, is an artificial intelligence tutor. It provides a sophisticated one-on-one private tutoring experience that uses artificial intelligence. Roybe Robot introduces kids to technology, math, science, and language arts. Now, whenever it comes to what it offers 500 plus free lessons, age appropriate content, 40 free stories and songs, 73 categories, and it will also teach you the 2 most highly spoken languages on earth, which are of course English and Mandarin. Now, some of the categories in which it will offer are going to be astronomy, creativity, opposites, self-care, geometry, habitats, and the list goes on and on, as we do see there's 73 different categories. Now, the reason I do believe that this will allow Galaxy Next Generation to enhance its portfolio and just enhance the overall experience that it offers to its consumers is the fact that, yeah, we might be coming out of a pandemic, and things like this in which you can use to kind of homeschool students might not be as popular as students do go back to school. But I can truly envision that in the future here, there's going to be the use of these robots, these artificial intelligent tutors within schools. And I think that that is where the big offer is going to come from. I think that I can just kind of envision this world in which maybe like kindergarten students, they get to take home their little Roybe robot and they get to use them at home, and they get to do their homework on a little robot that'll sing them songs and things like that. And I think it creates an overall more immersive and enhances just the entire environment in which a student learns. And I think that is exactly why Galaxy Next Generation did target Roybe. So I'm very excited to see what the potential of this partnership is going to lead to and where exactly they will go with this, as I do think, again, Roybe has a lot of potential in those lower K through 12 education classes or different camps or anything like that. So whenever it comes to this specific deal, Galaxy will be expanding the availability of the Roybe artificial intelligent tutor to its existing and future school district clients in the K through 12 education market. This market consists of approximately 130,000 public schools and numerous private, charter, and religious schools as well. Galaxy will also be adding the offering into their Canadian and Australian distributorships for availability into their respective markets. So Gary LaCroix, Galaxy's CEO, says that we believe Roybe will be well received by our existing and prospective school district clients. The distribution agreement is just the first step in a potentially much deeper relationship. As we are in discussions about the joint development of future products, we are extremely excited to work closely with Roybe's team in providing AI solutions to the K through 12 education market. And that's where I think there is also a lot of potential. So not only is the distribution of Roybe Robot going to be very beneficial to both of these companies, I think creating, products together is going to create some very, very advanced products. Now, the reason I say that is that Galaxy Next Generation's engineering team is absolutely phenomenal. They've been doing a great job of getting many different products out over the last year that have really been able to evolve and advance this company very, very fast. Well, if you mix that engineering with Roybe's overall artificial intelligence, then I think that's going to allow them to create some amazing products that we could really see spread within many of these different schools. And I'm very excited to see just how far they can take this partnership. So overall, I'm very excited about that. that is about the only news that we do have from them at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised going forward to start to see the Royby robot being distributed into some of their major players, and I'm very excited to see in the future where they are going to take this Royby robot and what products they are going to come out with while working with this company. So now let's go ahead, let's take a look at some of the stock charts and just to get an idea of what I am expecting from this stock. Well, the last time we covered this stock, we were looking at a descending triangle. I think this was March 22nd that I made this triangle, and as we can see, it did move pretty much how we all expected. So every single time it reaches 1 cent, so 2 cents, 3 cents, and 4 cents, we're seeing very strong levels of resistance. And I think that's something we can kind of all expect, especially from a stock that is only operating within the first 5 cents. Now, whenever I made this descending triangle, I did take note that it surpassed through 3 cents at one point, and it actually stayed down there for a good bit of time. Now, sometimes we will see like maybe a wick come through that point of resistance, but typically we won't see an open or a close under that point of resistance unless it has the capability of going under it. Well, I remember saying that whenever we saw this, that there's a good possibility that this resistance would not be strong enough to maintain these levels, and I wouldn't be surprised at this intersection to see GAXY Next Generation fall down to that 2 cent mark, and then that is when we were going to really figure out if it's going to be breaking up or breaking down. Well, once we got to the intersection mark, and actually just continued to bounce off of resistance at the 2 cent mark roughly, and it has not been able to do much since, consolidating within that 2 cent and 3 cent mark. Now, what I am very happy about whenever it does come to this is that this downtrend was stopped. I mean, as we can see here, there was a pretty clear downtrend going on from this 3 cent to the 2 cent mark, and I'm glad that it did break out of this channel that we saw here. Had it continued down past 2 cents, I honestly would have expected that we would have seen it fall. Let's see if I can go all the way back out here. I thought we might have seen it fall all the way down to this 1 cent mark of resistance that we had seen in the past, but gladly that is not the case, and we're starting to see it consolidate within 2 cents and 3 cents. Now, the biggest question that I do have at the moment is how it is going to react to some of these levels going forward, because I do believe that there's a possibility that we could see it start to consolidate within 2 cents and 4 cents, as it has seen that 4 cent mark a good few times over the last few months. I mean, it's not super duper rare, as we did see it multiple times this year. At the moment, within the short term, it does look like it will be operating within that 2 cent and 3 cent mark, as we have seen over the past couple months, but hopefully as it does start to continue to retest this 3 cent mark, maybe if we start to see maybe a retest over the next few weeks, we can see it break through that and then start operating within the 4 cent range. Now, that is all speculation, and I truly am not 100% sure what it's going to do, but I'm looking for it to be able to pass that 3 cent mark if I'm really going to be confident in it midterm and long term. I think short term, realistically, I'm not expecting it to do too much. I mean, it does seem like it has just kind of died off. The hype has somewhat died, but I'm hoping that as we do go forward in time, that we will start to see it regain momentum as they do announce more of these partnerships and more, announce more of these deals. But realistically, I'm not 100% sure exactly how much growth to expect from this stock. I do love them. I think long term they have a lot of potential, but in the short and midterm, I'm not 100% confident that we are going to see some substantial growth from this company, as things just haven't seemed to gain momentum. So that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. That's just kind of my opinion on it. I still do love this company, and I'm just being a little bit honest with the fact that it does seem like things have kind of died down and volume is dropping significantly as well. And so we do have to consider that when deciding how long we do plan on staying in these positions. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. It is simply entertainment purposes only, and you should not take any of this for, that much to the point that you are going to make investment decisions based off this video. With that being said, again, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend coming up, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace.